Well, hello peeps. Today we got a little solo shuffle on the Enhance at 1800 rating. I have fallen from grace a little bit with Enhance. I was trying out the Lava Lash build and let's just say it was negative 200. As usual, we will go over the good, the bad and the ugly and how to traverse it, and mostly good here, I think. This also gives me the opportunity to talk a little bit about Enhance and give my opinion how I feel about Enhance in the current state of PvP, especially after playing a lot of classes lately. So, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Right now I feel like Enhance is pretty good, pretty solid, does really decent damage. You're still lackluster as far as like when you can burst, when you're gonna do the most amount of damages and stuff like that. Here you can see I'm switched out my build a little bit. I stopped running stuns and I started running the totem recall, I think it's called, right? Totem moving thing, right? So to try and see to get some bigger effect. Although I'm still like I've been using it for like 1 day now, so I'm like still practicing. I should have honestly saved it for now, like when the guy is trying to run away. So, our target here is the monk. Monks are squishy after kind of their cooldowns. I don't know, I think the marksman also just wanted to go monk, so I was kind of forced. Would have been easier for me to just sit on Warlock and do... I would be also doing more damage by hitting all the pets, right? With Crash Lightning, so... would have been better for me to just hit the Warlock. Like, it would have been, I don't know, I didn't think it would have been easier for us overall. I could have also been hexing the monk, basically, then on cooldown. Because they don't have, like, a decurse effect. We do get him here, I don't know, he's like... how would I say? He was lining his healer, running away from his healer. Here, again, just the monk, I'm messing my team. Of course, you should... One thing that you should just always make sure you're on the same kind of target, like, that's one thing that people always, like, screw up. I've seen a lot of people don't want to, like, communicate, like, what target are you targeting and stuff like that. Here, monk again. I was trying to make sure the healer doesn't get trapped, but he gets trapped, I don't know, somehow. Anyways. Here I'm popping some of my cooldowns, trying to heal myself. The priest is also should be, the priest now pops it. Here I tried to move him with the totem relocate, but I don't. Then I'm not sure how that doesn't move him there. How doesn't move the monk, like the monk. I think it had to do with being immortal coil, I guess, but like it's kind of annoying. The reason why it's like monks are really annoying because of their parry, and you don't have like an instant thing that you can do to interrupt their parry, so like it's very annoying to go after a monk, like for me at least as an Enhanced Shaman. I'm gonna start lining the marksman a little bit, get my HP back in order. By the way, this round, the priest and me almost healed exactly the same amount. Like, the priest threw one flash heal the whole round. I was just doing DPS the entire round. That's why my health was kind of like... let's say, gets kind of questionable a few times. Here I'm gonna stuck him into death, and beautiful. So it's just about grinding down, how would you say, the weak link here, which is the monk. And we were doing like good pressure, good CC on the healer. Really good. Make sure my buddy got his Earth Shield here. I feel like your AoE healing is now so good, like without like just healing surge, how would you say? Like... Earth Shield, I'm not sure if Earth Shield got buffed, but like Earth Shield heals a ton, and like of course Healing Stream Totem now works differently, where it heals more by itself. It doesn't give you like... Here get really chunked because of the mind games. But then a fatty heal just brings me back. Focusing the marksman here. I think again overall for me it would have been easier to hit the Warlock, but marksman does die basically after his what's it called, turtle. But this marksman also was a little bit, I would say, questionable. Here, just swap on the healer, do some pressure. Priest also can't really like swap heal quickly, you know, so just to make sure we're not doing pressure while the marksman is in turtle, you know. Here I was trying to come back, and if I remember correctly, I thought the priest was on our team for a second, you know, so that was kind of almost fuck up. I think we're just gonna burst him here. Here, go for a cheeky little hex on the priest. I get it very nicely. I think we should be able to push here. I'm just tossing out some heals, man. It's doing some nasty damage. I mean, they're both kind of burst specs, so like when you start taking damage from them, you're gonna take a bunch of damage. Here, I just want him to make sure, just wanted to make sure he doesn't go behind the pillar. I don't have to follow him. I think we're gonna swap here on the priest and get the priest. Yep, we get a stun, and I think we're gonna pump the priest. Yep. Yep, I've finished off 3 people, I think. I think all three rounds were finished off with Sundering. Beautiful. But yeah, Enhance feels really good to me. It doesn't feel like painful to play Enhance as it felt like before. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot more chances for me to throw my abilities out, and I don't know, it just feels better. It feels better. It's not, I feel like certain things are still true, like you are kind of a support spec, you don't have not having mortal wounds of kind of the damage profile of Enhance is really like, how would you say, not good. Here I was playing with my life there, I must say. I was playing with my life, not using any cooldowns there. Realistically, I should have just traded Astral Shift there. Here is swap on. I'm swapping on the priest just because I think, you know, I can't really catch the monk. The monk is like 5 times as mobile as me, you know. I'm not really catching the monk. Here we're just pumping him down and we get him. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he should have maybe run more. He's also probably overlapping his cooldowns quite a bit there. It's unfortunate for the monk. But it's, yeah, you will always have the few people who will get the two people who will get targeted. This time is gonna be the monk again for us. The last time it was for them, you know. I mean for them, for us as well, but you know what I mean. So yeah, monk again probably. Marksman is, I don't know, I'll say one thing about that, Marksman is kind of playing weird. It should be more, I feel like more using the pillars. Especially since he does, this map has the big fatty pillars. Like I feel like he's, when you have like melees training on you and stuff like that, and like that's the issue, and you want to kill the melee, like you should drag them more. Like here he's doing fine, I feel like. But then why does he like stop? Oh, okay, actually my bad. It's like the Mistweaver was coming from that side. Okay, maybe not a bad kiting option, how you say? So did that touch of that go through? I'm not sure, like, he did get swapped, so I don't know. His HP did not move. Monk goes back into hiding. I'm gonna go hitting some monk. Hitting some monk finally. I'm also constantly kicking like the healer every chance I get, which is like a thing you should make sure you're doing. Yeah, you're just gonna kind of run away, which I think is unlucky. That hex doesn't end up being, how would you say, worth it. Here I think the mistake again should have been like we should have just, I don't know, swapped to the warlock. I feel like we, yeah, here like again we're just pushing too much onto the warlock. I get a hex, but unfortunately the hunter is gonna die. Like the hunter had defenses there as well, so it's kinda cringe, I must say. Kinda cringe that he dies. Kinda cringe.
Transcendence. Dispel.
Here we're going for hunter probably. Although again I think we should have like made some choices. Could have made some choices to go onto the warlock. Here I'm trying to kite a little bit of the warlock's damage and try to move the hunter behind here. think this is the only time I use the static field totem relocation thing properly, or where it had like a bigger reason. Here I'm activating my, I mean not here, but like I activated my ancestral guidance because I wanted to heal up the team. Of course, it's kind of a pseudo defensive. I'm getting some nasty damage and we finish it here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things the YouTuber wants you to do, and have a nice day.